So another element of when you know that you have successfully gone through an ego death, or you're successfully going through your ego death, and you are rejecting all of your old ways, it's simply when you become triggered by something or someone, okay, that's in your present, which triggers something that you need to heal from your past. So, for example, I can remember when I was going through an ego death and somebody very innocently paid me a compliment, and this triggered me, and I became really emotional, and I cried, and I released, and I was just like, why am I emotional? Someone's literally just paid me a compliment. And I suddenly realized that I was going through an ego death, and I was just like, wait a minute, why am I going through an ego death? Like, I don't live in my ego. But it was just simply spirit bringing me down to ground zero, bringing me out afresh and anew, bringing me to lands and pastures that were abundant and green and fertile and spacious. So spirit was taking me out of the heaviness that I was in by showing me and triggering me to release all of those preconceived ideas that I had about myself. You know, that I'm not intelligent enough, I'm not smart, not smart enough, not beautiful enough, not whatever I was going through, I'm not worthy enough. So I had to go through that ego death. I had to go through that dark night of the soul. I had to go through the tower moment, okay? I had to go into deep hermit mode, because you can't go through an ego death without going into hermit mode, okay? Because it's in hermit mode, you only trust what's in front of you, and that's the light of the Most High, okay? Nobody else is there to influence you. It's just you and the guiding light of the Most High. And I had to release the ties and the bondage from the devil card that was exposing me, exposing all of my shadows. And that's what an ego death is. It just exposes every single shadow that you have attached to you, that you've held on for years, through childhood traumas, through adolescent traumas, through, teenage traumas and adult traumas. Once we get to a space and a place whereby we no longer hold on to these traumas, we do become triggered. So if you're going through a tower moment at the minute, if you're going through an ego death at the minute, and it's raining here right now, and it's beautiful, it's lush. The rain brings rejuvenation, it brings healing, it brings new life. So you are being rebirthed anew, okay? And I'm seeing a ladybird in front of me. You're being rebirthed anew. You're being protected by the Most High throughout this process, because you've got the Hierophant there with you, the Most High, the hand of the Most High. You're in hermit mode, and that is the great place to be, because soon you would have released all the bondage and the ties and the cords attached to your traumas that the devil often, or those energies often kind of like place in front of us that triggers us. But equally, somebody just saying, do you know what? I don't know. Do you know what? I think you're great. You're a great person. Or, do you know what? I really love you. That can trigger us. Or, do you know what? do you need a hug? That can trigger us. Anything. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can just be something really simple. But I guess I'm just encouraging you to stick with it, beloved, you know? Stick with it, because you're going through this for a reason. Don't give up now, because you have come so far. And I'm so proud of you. And you've come further than you've ever thought you would come, you know? And you just need to keep going, because once you get to the end, man, you're going to have so much fun. You've just got so many blessings. Like literally, again, I've seen the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups. It's just appeared. 10 of Cups. Just so much fun and joy and just peace and harmony and tranquility and just union with spirit, union with the universe, union with the environment around you, union with other, you know, soul beings, you know. Yeah, you've got this. You've absolutely got this.